So I'm down here in Alcudia Port, and in this video we're going to take a walk up into the direction of Alcudia Strip. Now I'm filming this just before a live stream. If you want to check the recording of that live stream, I'll put a link in the description text below this video. But in this video I've got some information for you regarding the Alcudia area and some essential information if you're coming here on holiday. So let's turn the camera around and I'll show you where I am today. So I'm standing here right in front of the Palm Garden apartments. I'm on the main road here which runs down into Alcudia Port. You can see the Alcudia Garden Hotel as well a little bit further down, but we're not going to head in that direction. We're going to head in the direction of the beach. Now as I pulled up to park this afternoon, I could just see the bus, the Club Mac bus, pulling up to take some guests back to the hotel, which lies just a little bit further up this road here actually, on the way back towards Palma. So if you are staying at the Club Mac Hotel, let's go and check out the bus timetable today. Now I'm going to take a quick walk over to the bus stop and let's go and check out the times. Okay, so the first bus that goes from the hotel down to the beach leaves at 10 o'clock in the morning. The last bus leaves at 5:30 p.m. And if you're heading from the beach back to the hotel, the first bus goes at 10:05 and the last bus goes at 5:35. So that's just a very quick guide to the bus over at Club Mac. But please everybody, please pick up your rubbish, because I can just see a little bit of rubbish here. Look, on the side of the walls. Plenty of bins around Alcudia. There's no need to leave it on the sides. Anyway, let's take a walk down towards Alcudia Beach today. And if you've got time and you're waiting for the bus, we've got one of these recharging points here. It's just around the corner from the bus stop, which you can just see over to my left hand side. Now I'm filming this on a Sunday, and I don't often come over to Alcudia on a Sunday, not to film anyway. So we're going to see just how busy it is on the beach. But my goodness, look at the beach today. It's looking absolutely glorious. So you can see where we've come down to here on Alcudia Beach. I'm probably around a 10-minute walk from Alcudia Port Centre. I'm right behind a lifeguard tower, and you can see as well we've got the green flag flying, which is absolutely excellent. We're also right next to the first of the beach bars as well, which I can see is also open today. But we're not going to stop off here. We're going to keep walking up along the path in the direction of the Strip. But what's this I also see? Oh my goodness, this looks a little bit like Magaluf here. It looks like they've tried to create some dunes down here in Alcudia Port. Check this out, I can just see a bike perched on the top of them. So I've just taken a right here on the path. We're heading on into the direction of Alcudia Strip, and we're just coming up past Balneario 5. I think there's 6 beach bars in total. As you know if you're watching the content, not all of the beach bars have opened. This one does look very nice, looks very, very new. I have to say, inside they do look a lot better than they do outside. And as I have mentioned in my previous content, all of these beach bars are individually run as well. No one's got a monopoly on the licence over here for the Alcudia beach bars. And the pricing as well, at least in the one I went into, I think I went into number 3, was actually quite reasonable too. Now the next thing I am noticing down here is that they've repainted the path over here to blend in a little bit more into the environment. You can see we now have a beige path here which kind of matches the colour of the sands over here in Alcudia. I think they need to do a second coat though, because you can actually see the blue coming through a little bit. But let's just turn the camera around here and just get some really lovely views of Alcudia Beach today. It's absolutely gorgeous, you've got to admit. There are reports that the island is very busy at the moment, but that's just not the case over here in Alcudia Port or Alcudia Beach Resort. Okay, so just to give you a little weather update from over here in Alcudia, we currently have 24 degrees Celsius. Got this lovely sunshine here, and if you've been watching the content over the past few weeks, you'll know that we've had some wind, rain and storms blowing through, but it looks like we've got sunshine now for quite a few days. But this is where my warning comes in. Now, as you can see, we've got clear blue skies here, and Alcudia is often one of the most breezy resorts over here on Mallorca. winter, which is why do not be fooled by the slightly cooler temperatures that you're going to get over here in May. Of course, it's not quite 30 degrees Celsius just yet. It is a little bit cooler, but don't be fooled by the temperatures, because the UV is very, very high at the moment. So I think it's showing a UV of around 8, which means that you are going to burn if you do not apply sun cream. Now, unfortunately, yesterday I did get sunburn on the beach, and you know that I'm not the palest person on the beach at the moment, not at the best of times anyway, but with you guys coming over from maybe Northern Europe, maybe from the United States, and if you haven't had too much sunshine just yet, if you don't apply a really high factor sun cream, well, you are going to burn. Now look, I'm just coming up past Balneario 4, looking very nice. This one lies right outside of Paco's Kitchen and Grill. Let's check out the Water Sports Centre. Goodness, it's looking absolutely glorious over here. Got to say, this beach still is the most visually stunning. If you want to check out another really visually stunning beach, check out my Magaluf video. See if the renovations that have been made to Magaluf Beach have been positive or not. Make sure you leave a comment on that. And there is a survey on the community page too, so go and vote on that too. Lots of people down here in the sun wing and also on the beach too. Looks like a lovely family hotel. We are coming up towards the half-term break for many Northern European countries, which probably explains why we're seeing so many kids down here today. There's a lovely park here as well to my right hand side. Lovely place to go and get some shade as well, particularly if the kids just want to play in somewhere a little bit shaded. So you can tell it's a Sunday. Got plenty of people lying out on the beach today, and the chances are the people lying out on the beach are going to be residents. You can see at the back end of Alcudia Beach just how much shade you get in the afternoon as well, which is given by these pine trees. No need to rent a sunbed or a beach umbrella if you don't want to. Don't forget to budget around, I think it's around €20 for sunbed and beach umbrella rentals for 2 people this summer per day. And I've mentioned this in many other of my videos as well, but on a Sunday, on the day when a lot of residents do come down to the beaches, look, they bring all the garden furniture and have a nice big Sunday lunch. I think it's absolutely wonderful actually, which is why I always say as well, if you're thinking of doing an excursion, maybe Sunday may be the best day, particularly if you're in a resort that gets particularly busy. If the beach is small, well, you're going to find it to be very, very busy on a Sunday, but not so over here in Alcudia. There's loads of room down here, loads of space. I think overcrowding isn't going to be one of your worries on Alcudia Beach this summer. So just going back to my video from Magaluf, you'll know that they spent around €5 million getting those beach renovations done, a whole beach remodelling, and it's costing Alcudia €575,461.44 for the remodelling of the access ways and the walkway down here in Alcudia. It's expected to take 4 months to complete, but I like the way that they've also put a big sign out as well, just for complete transparency. Got to invest in tourism here. This is the main money maker over here in Mallorca, and well, these things do cost money. Anyway, let's keep heading on up towards the Strip. Okay, so I've realised I've just overshot where I wanted to walk. We've walked into the direction of the Delfín Azul. We're going to head down the road Estany Rodo, and we're going to take a little look around this area here. So I've just literally come back on myself on the main road. So I've got the group hotel right in front of me. I've got the BQ Delfín Azul hotel right in front of me here too. And if you want to check out a review of that hotel, I'll drop a link to it in the description text below. So I'm just noticing some places that I haven't seen before, and around these back streets look, you've got some lovely shaded restaurants here. We've got the Nau Palmeras. Let me know if you've eaten here. I'll give you a little bit of a break from the sunshine. Might be a little bit more inexpensive too. I don't really have time to check it out today, but I will do eventually. So you can see how wonderful this area of Alcudia is. It's lovely and green and leafy, and it's filled with hotels. See a lake right in front of me. Can't see the fountain going, which means that the water is a little bit stagnant here, which is a bit of a shame. Might be prone to mosquitoes around here, who knows? Let me know in comments. But you can see right in front of me, we've got the Mississippi Hotel. Let me know also if you've stayed here too. Which brings us down to another area, a Canal Way. This unfortunately is also green. With all the investments taking place over in Alcudia, it might be worth investing in flowing water here. I mean, and I really hope this is not a hotbed for mosquitoes. We've just come up to this main Canal Way as well. This looks like it's flowing just a little bit more. Thank goodness there's a bridge, because I need to be on the other side of here. When I met a councillor from Alcudia Town Hall a couple of years ago, I was told that these waterways were treated for mosquitoes, and I'll see if I can get an update on this. I'm not sure I'll get a reply, but I will try. And as I always say, if you are coming over to holiday in the Alcudia area, always bring some mosquito repellent and some treatment too. You can see as well, just coming down this little canal way here, and by the Alcudia Beach apartments, but I'm going to take a right here and we're going to head off in the direction of the Strip. So this really is a wonderful, quiet, leafy area. There's so many different accommodation options over here in Alcudia. You can't go wrong if you're looking for quite a nice quiet break. I mean, this really is just lovely. So this is the area that I wanted to walk down here. We can see the Viva sunrise off to my right hand side, and we're going to take a walk right down the back of the Viva sunrise. About a month ago I did spot some works down here. I want to go and see if they're finished. Hopefully they have been, but we're also walking down the side of the Alcudia Playa Hotel, this huge hotel which lies right next to me. I guess wherever's playing the music, both hotels get to enjoy it. That's quite loud, isn't it? I've just been saying how quiet it is around here. Obviously not around the Meliá or the Alcudia Playa Hotel. This is the Meliá Hotel, the inside Meliá Hotel over here in Alcudia, which I'm right behind. Looks like they've done a little bit of gardening around here. They've put a little bit of investment into this back part of the hotel, which is really good to see. Obviously this area attracts a lot of holiday makers walking to and from their hotels, so this looks like it's a big improvement already. Got a fabulous little supermarket here, open right next to the Viva sunrise here, so you've got quite a large mini mart right in the centre of the resort here. Brilliant. Of course as well, don't forget you're just a block away from Alcudia Strip. Go back and check my live stream if you want to see what that's like at the moment in the middle of May. And you can see in front of me, we're just coming up around the back of the Viva sunrise. A little bit further on, we saw some building works happening just about a month ago. Let's go and take a look. So just glancing over towards the Viva sunrise, it's packed in there, and it's packed full of families too. But look, we're just coming around to an entrance here for the Sol d'Alcudia Apart Hotel. And look at this now, these renovations look amazing. Got to say, what a difference. Now look how quickly these have been done. I was only down here, it must have been about a month, 6 weeks ago. And check this out. Looks absolutely fantastic. So I do love to bring you some good news from over here in Alcudia. And that is a very, very nice upgrade to that hotel. Anyway, we are rapidly approaching Alcudia Strip. I'm just coming down the side of Joker's here. I will be back filming at night in Alcudia soon. Don't forget to consider subscribing to the channel if you want to see what Alcudia is like at night. Don't forget as well, you can find me on the Facebook group and on my Instagram, also called Mallorca Under the Sun. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Goodbye for now.